is he?
Say 10 months.
10 months, and he's got Pick TV at 10 months old. Look at that. That's our brand new member of the Pick TV network, folks. He is so happy.
He is a good happy baby.
Wow. Go Pick TV.
Yes, you can achieve a college education right here in your own community. Harcum College's ACE program at the Deliverance Evangelistic Church offers associate degree programs that can help you land a good job and improve your quality of life.
I like Harcum and Debbie because I can continue my education.
The teachers are great. The atmosphere is great.
It's all possible through iLead and Harcum.
Call now or check out our Facebook page at Harcum College at Deliverance Evangelistic Church.
Hey everybody, this is David Evans from Pick TV Network. I want to thank you for tuning in to one of our hot shows today. You want to tell everybody that the Pick TV Network is on live from the nation's capital in the DMV. I'm so happy today for all of our viewers watching today from all over the world. We are blessed because people are watching through this program today in Brazil, France, Colombia, Mexico, Panama, Paris, Peru, Argentina, Egypt, Canada, Ireland, West Africa, United Kingdom, Australia, and Germany. Yes, the Pick TV Network is on. And this is a special show only seen on the Pick TV Network. It is the Public Officials Television Show. We created this show for people who are running for positions to tell the people about what they're going to do when they get in positions and how they're going to help the people. And you can chat in right now. And our last candidate we had on from Chicago, he won. And we got a brand new candidate today coming on today, folks. I want to welcome to the Pick TV Network world and the television world today, Tanya Sweat. Tanya, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Hello. How are you?
Wow. Thank you for coming on today, the Public Official Show on the Pick TV Network. This is your first time coming on, but will not be your last time. Well, I want to get right into this presentation today. Let's talk about Tanya Sweat and the position that you're going to be running for. Tell the world, who is Tanya Sweat?
Absolutely. I'm Tanya Sweat, and I'm currently running for the Prince George's County Executive position. And we're in the middle of voting. Early voting actually ends today at 8 p.m. And our primary election is on Tuesday. So when I tell you I'm running to be the next chief executive officer of Prince George's County.
Wow, I'm excited, being on this television program today, and people are watching, millions and millions of people watching this program today. And when I was looking at this flyer and I seen it, and I want to tell the people, yeah, we got to put that up there. I want to tell the people about how nice your team is, because I was at Bach Road and I told them that I wanted you to come on this program today, and they got in contact with you. And here we are today.
Absolutely. And I love my team. It's a team of grassroots volunteers. None of my team members are paid. They heard me speak. I've worked with them. Some of them, they've been my clients, but they appreciate the vision that I have and share with them for Prince George's County. So I have to shout out my campaign volunteers because they're on the ground working hard right now.
Wow, they are too. When I was looking at this pattern, it's so beautiful today. Being a part of PG County, Tanya Sweat, 24 years attorney. Let's talk about that for a minute. 24 years. Give us 2 minutes about that 24-year journey.
It seems like it's been a long journey, but that 24 years has gone by extremely fast. I knew as a child that I wanted to be an attorney, and my family had no idea how to help me make that happen, but they worked hard to help me get through the University of South Carolina undergraduate school, and then I stayed right there for law school. So in 1997, I graduated, took the bar, got licensed in South Carolina, and then immediately joined the United States Air Force, served as a JAG for 7 years. After serving as a judge advocate in our military, I then transitioned to the federal government and worked in federal financial regulation after that until 2014.
That is major. I'm so happy. I didn't know you had this military background. Thank you for serving our country. That's big. On Pick TV Network. Also, I see here that before you becoming a child advocate, a community activist, worked as a civil servant in the federal government, served in the Air Force. You know, I always wanted to go into the Air Force. No, if I could do anything to go into the military when I was young, I would go into the airport. Let's talk about being a native of Orangeburg, South Carolina. Wow, talk about growing up in South Carolina.
Oh yeah, look, that's still home for me. I tell people I was conceived, born, and bred right there in Orangeburg, South Carolina, home of the South Carolina State University Bulldogs. So I grew up around literally a mile away from a historically Black college and university. So a lot of history in Orangeburg. Civil rights movement came through Orangeburg, South Carolina. It's about 45 miles from our state capital, which is Columbia, but it's on I-26 in between Columbia and Charleston. So rich history in Orangeburg. And Orangeburg, believe it or not, is very much like Prince George's County.
You know, when you think about the North Carolina and South Carolina family love, you know, and bringing that to the DMV is so important because I know you understand reconnecting the generations, you know, how important it is for us to know our aunties and uncles and family. I remember my Aunt Ruth, Aunt Una, they passed away now. My parents have passed away, but they always took us down south to see our family when we were young. I can remember every summer, August, my father take his vacation, my mother take their vacation, and we're gonna go to Durham, North Carolina to see our Aunt Una, and then we go way down to Fayetteville, North Carolina, and see Uncle Dougal. Talk about how important that is to reconnect the generation, because people need to hear that when you come into office.
Absolutely. I have cousins who grew up here in Maryland, but they're originally, like me, tied to South Carolina. And I joke with them. I tell them, look, we all refugees from the South. Maryland does have a rich history, and there were many slaves, unfortunately, who were brought directly into Maryland. But what people don't recognize is the vast majority of us here have ties to South Carolina or North Carolina. My husband's actually from North Carolina. And as I've been out campaigning in Prince George's County, I've talked to so many people who've said, my grandma's from South Carolina, my auntie's from South Carolina. We have public servants and officials here in Maryland who were born in South Carolina. Not to pick on him, but Senator Obie Patterson, one of our state senators, he's retiring now, but he was born in Lancaster, South Carolina. So South Carolina, North Carolina, and Maryland are so uniquely tied together because we have moved and transferred back and forth. We have a rich history, a Native history, an African-American history that we have to share with our children. And it's not about competing state against state. We just got to know we all family.
That's amazing. You know, when I see you and hear you, I feel that love connection. That love connection from South Carolina to the DMV. We need that today, especially with our youth in our world today. I got a couple of questions I want to ask you, and I need to send some people chatting in too. What made you choose a career in public officials or public office, public service?
I honestly never envisioned or dreamed about being a politician or running for office. I always wanted to serve the people, always wanted to be a public servant, because I told my family as a child, there are people out there who need my help. And that's what I want to do. So that was one of the reasons why I became a lawyer, because I just wanted to help people. When I left my position in the federal government in 2014, I had every intention of just being a mom. Because we have our son at the time was getting ready for high school. So I just wanted to be a mom, wanted to make sure he got out of school, wanted to prepare our youngest daughter, who's now 10, to start school. And working was taking me away from home too much. And got involved in school, became the PTA mom. and learned more than I probably wanted to know about our public school system here in Prince George's County. And quite frankly, I became angry with what I'm seeing. Our schools are old, our children are not being served, our educators are not being taken care of, our support staff's not being taken care of. And so that then led me to transition to become a child advocate and community activist, because our people deserve better. Prince Georgians deserve better than what we're offering our children right now in our public school system. I then began to advocate at the state level, served for a short time on the state PTA board, and then returned home to focus on Prince George's County. But in my service, I learned about our local government and what was happening in local government, and why our government has become so hamstrung that it really cannot serve the people. And that made me angry. And in my anger, it was then I recognized that in order to get effective change, we need somebody who has the courage and is willing to step up and say to special interests, no more. We've got to take care of our people. We've got to take care of our children. Our local government is supposed to be a support system and a safety net for us, and it cannot be that. And instead of asking and begging other elected officials to do it, I recognize that I have the background knowledge and experience, because I've served politicians for my 24-year career. And in order to get the change that our people really need, I recognize I needed to step up and be that change and stop asking somebody else to do it.
That's major. You know, people are chatting in, and I can see the comments. Amazing for you. I just love your vibe. I love the you know, I grew up in DC. I've been here all my life, 60 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I grew up in DC. Well, it's about you, but I'm not gonna go to work in the hood. And, you know, being in the clergy atmosphere with ministers and churches, and being a teacher, and now president of a television network right in PT County, right here. Pick TV Network was birthed right here, and we have over 1 million viewers around the world. Can you talk about serving on the boards of the directors of several local nonprofit organizations, and being a lifetime member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority? Talk about that.
Yes, I am a lady of pink and green.
Wow.
I've been a member now for 31 years, and I am a life member. And I love my sorority. And our motto is service to all mankind. So that fits my personality, fits my character and who I am as a person. But along with that, I've worked in a number of nonprofits, from PTA as a mom, a concerned citizen when it comes to our children and our school system. I've also been on the board of the South County Economic Development Association right here in Prince George's County, where the focus is economic empowerment. That organization advocates for the community in a number of areas: education, small business development, economic growth and development in our community. And I'm now a life member, believe it or not, of that organization as well. I also have served on the board of the Coalition for Public Safety Training in Schools. I got a theme going here. Anything that's going to improve the lives of our children and show them opportunity and success that they can create and have right here at home. That's what I've wanted to do. Too many of our children leave our schools. They have a diploma in hand, but for some reason they can't get gainful employment. And so I've worked with a number of our local community organizations whose focus is ensuring that our community is strengthened and that our Prince Georgians, our people, have opportunities at success, access to success, whether it's in a public safety career, a technical career, or even going on to college. I want our children, and I want everyone in our community to have the chance to live their best life.
That's what it's all about. I'm just so proud of you. To hear your background and to hear what you're going to bring to the county executive position is major. You're like a quiet storm. You would never know all of this is inside of you. It's just like a beautiful meal. That you got all of these ingredients. You have everything. And what I love about you is you down to earth. You right where the people are. And I want to talk about that for a minute when we come back after this break, how important it is for you to communicate and to relate to everyday people.
Absolutely.
I want to talk about that. Folks, you watch the PIC TV network. We on right now, and our show is called The Public Official Show, one of our channels on the PIC TV network. My name is David Evans, and we're from Washington, D.C., and we have the great and awesome Tanya Sweat. She's running for county executive for the community, for the county, for the people. We're going to be right back after this commercial. Don't touch that dial. Matter of fact, you can chat in right now, and you can get the information for our county executive position, Tanya Sweat. Would love to answer your questions right here on the PIC TV network. We're going to be right back, folks. Don't touch that dial. You're watching the #1 television network by me, PIC TV network, to you all over the world. My name is David Evans. Thank you again. We'll be right back after this. We'll see you after this break, folks. Okay, let's go.
And your goals to help you reach your family's dreams of financial wealth and independence. We feel everyone should be able to live the life they want to live, regardless of the amount of money you make. Protect your financial future with financial knowledge and education. Call TLC Financial at 757-675-2427 and start living the life you want right now.
Hey everyone, this is big. I want everyone to download the PIC TV network on your Roku search bar. My brother David Evans is growing PIC TV fans, and I want us to help my brother blow up PIC TV. Boom! PicTVNetwork.com. Bomb.
Hello, everybody. This is David Evans. Once again, we're right here on a special television presentation from the PIC TV network from the nation's capital, as you see right here. And I'm so happy we have the great and awesome Tanya Sweat on. She's running for the county executive for PG County. One county, one community, one people. Tanya, we were just talking about you and how important it is for you to communicate with everyday people at the grocery store, at the park, when you're going in the community down the street. And I feel that you do that.
Yes, that's me. I have to be honest with everybody. I'm having a struggle right now because one of the things we do to celebrities, politicians, leaders in the community is we throw them in a fishbowl. And we watch them from the outside, and they then seem to become people that are untouchable, in that the public no longer has that kind of access to them. And I'm grappling with that phenomenon right now because that's not me. I'm a people person. I have learned how to step out of the public light when I need to take time for myself, to maintain my sanity, to love on my family and let them love on me. But when I'm out, I'm out. I talk to people. I speak to people. I say hello. I exchange pleasantries. I'm a Southerner. I tell people, I used to jokingly say I was the only African-American Southern belle you'd probably ever meet. But I've met some others, but I'm a Southern belle. I don't know if I ever meet a stranger. So in making this shift now to public life, I recognize and I see people treating me like I'm in a fishbowl. They stare at me. They're almost all afraid to come up and talk to me. And I wait and I smile. I'm a hugger. I know COVID's out there. I probably shouldn't be hugging people as much as I do, but I hug people because what I need my people to know, what I need Prince Georgians to know, for me, I cannot be an effective leader if I don't know what the people need. It's not about me making decisions for the community and saying, this is what you're going to get, live with it. That's not how democracy works. So in order for me to understand what people need, I got to be able to talk to them. And so, yes, I invite people. When you see me in the post office, come talk to me. When you see me in the grocery store, say, hey, what's up? If you see me at the gas station, I actually pump my own gas when I'm not with my husband. It's okay to talk to me because I'm going to talk to you.
I love it. I love that. That's what's missing today. That's what's missing. Being in the public eye, some people forget about everyday people.
Right.
And being a person in PG County, and I have all of these documents and everybody coming up asking me to vote for you. And I don't, I'm like, I don't want a 4-year, meet me every 4-year relationship.
Right.
Just when I get in line and then you don't see me no more to another 4 years. What relationship can be built like that? We only meet every 4 years.
Once every 4 years. That's crazy.
10 minutes to give me something, to vote for you. No, that's why I created this show. And I'm so happy you came on the Public Official Show right on PIC TV Network, because I feel something like you, because we're not a big network out, like the brand name network with multi-millions of dollars, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there with people like you, right from PG County, created by me. But when I created this television network, it was in honor of my sister, Brenda, who passed away in COVID-19. And I send my love out to everybody who lost loved ones. I talked to my sister Saturday. She was gone on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in the midst of COVID. I'll never forget that August, the last Saturday in August, when I talked to her, Sunday, she was gone. So I created a television network in honor of her. So I create television shows and programs. And so when I created the Public Officials television show, I've been waiting for you. I've been looking for you. You got to search for one out there. And you're gonna be on one. You're gonna be on several of our channels on Pick TV Network. Let's talk about again a couple of more things before we close out. How do you love Akakeek? You down in Akakeek?
I do. We love Akakeek.
Wow.
When my husband and I were looking to buy a house in Prince George's County, we looked several places. I'll be honest with you. We even looked in Charles County. But we ended up settling right here in Prince George's County in Akakeek because 11 years ago, it was like living in the country out here. You know, we country folk. We like coming home, seeing trees. We like being out where it's quiet. We communicate with our neighbors. But for the most part, it's not like city living, if you will. It's country living in the suburbs, as we like to call it. But Akakeek is now growing too. Just across the highway from where we are, they're building a development that's going to have hundreds of single family homes and townhouses. The traffic out here has become more congested than it was 10, 11 years ago when we first moved here. We get more just pass through traffic, people going into Charles County and into Waldorf. We love it out here, but it's getting a little crowded. But we're going to stay here in Akakeek because this is home. It works for us. And it's beautiful. I mean, everybody out here that I talk to, we're friendly. We see each other in the Giant Foods over in the Weiss shopping center, food market. We go to B&J's carry out and get our fries in the greasy bag. Thank God Akakeek Seafood is still here and is locally owned. We got a new owner and manager of that restaurant, but as members and residents of Akakeek, we go over to Akakeek Seafood and support our local restaurateurs. And all of our children who go to public school out here go to Akakeek Academy, the K-8 school. So Akakeek is like a big, big family. But one of the things we did notice is because we're in the southern part of the county, we're considered the southernmost point in Prince George's County. It's almost like we were redheaded stepchildren. Some people think we are in Charles County when you come to Akakeek, but it's a beautiful place to be out here. And I'm going to rack up. I have already racked up, believe it or not, lots of miles on our cars and our truck. We burned up a lot of gas because we have to drive to go to other areas of the county when I need to get out and about. But it's okay because I can come home and know that in my sanctuary, I'm at peace. And that's what Akakeek has become for me, just a place of peace.
Wow. I'm excited. You know, when I see you running for this position and you made for this, you're just a down-to-earth person who cares about everybody. Let's talk about the seniors.
Yes.
From down south. My mother and father is gone. If they were living today with the gas prices like it is, and you know the war going on, and you know so many things, living in places that's so high you can't hardly afford. Talk about Tony. What are you going to do for the seniors?
Seniors are special to me. I have always been a person. I have patience with children because they don't know. They're learning from us. And I love and adore, I admire and respect my elders. And there's a reason for that. It's personal for me. I grew up without my father. I never saw his face. And so my maternal grandparents helped my mother to raise me. And so a lot of what I know, a lot of how I live is because of Albert and Daisy Williams. And they weren't gray-headed when I was a little tyke, but most of my vivid memories of them, they were silver-headed grandparents who instilled love, discipline, correction, and instilled a lot of, I don't even want to call it wisdom, but they were sharing wisdom with me at the time as I was growing up. And so people say unapologetically Black. I appreciate and am unapologetic about the African culture that I grew up with in my African American home. We respect our elders, period. End of discussion, because they paved the way for us. Were it not for my grandmother, my grandfather, I don't know just how bad my mother would have struggled to raise my 3 siblings and me. So when I see my elders, I honor them. I see them as my grandmother, my grandfather. And so when I hear elders say the taxes are too high and I got to sell my home and leave, it breaks my heart, because I know how hard you've struggled, how hard you worked. You built a life here. You built a home. You raised children here. And now in your golden years, you can't afford to stay. That doesn't work for me. So yes, we've got to do something to relieve the pressure on our elders. We got to take care of them. And oh, by the way, one of these days I'm going to be an elder and I'm going to be looking for somebody to take care of me. So karma is, and I'm going to leave it right there. So what do I want to do to help our elders? First and foremost, I know our county council just passed an ordinance to give our elders a 20% credit on their property taxes. Well, that 20% credit is only going to last for 5 years. I want to make that permanent. It shouldn't be a short-term fix. That credit should never have a sunset. I also want to make it so that it becomes an automatic credit. Elders are going to have to apply for that. So if you don't sign a piece of paper and raise your hand and say, I need it, you're not going to get it. That's unfair, because we know in the county government already knows how old you are, how long you've been in the house, when you bought the house, all of that's in the land records. So why can't we just go into the system and everything's done by a computer now? Click a button and it's automatic. We owe you that. And I know some would say, well, they're following Social Security. You have to apply for Social Security. Okay, yeah, whatever. We have to take care of our community, period. End of discussion. What else do I want to do for our elders? Many of our elders don't drive. They need reliable transportation. And so the county will continue to work with WMATA, the Washington Metro Area Transit Authority, to make sure you have access to metro access. We will see what we can do to make that service more efficient and accessible to all of our elders, because I've heard some horror stories. But the other thing the county can do is build our own public transit system. We do have a local bus system, and I've noticed recently, since we've been campaigning, that the bus is doing a little bit better about its routes, and it's running a little bit farther than it had been. Thank you to the county for that one. But we want to make sure that the bus is accessible and available for all of our seniors when you need it. And so we're going to work on our public transit system right here in the county. We're not going to rely solely on the Metro or the Purple Line or the Blue Line or Metro Bus. They're great services. We appreciate them, but WMATA has a larger area to cover than just Prince George's County. They're dealing with a whole DMV region, if you will. And so we want to do our part here in Prince George's County to carry the burden, to help carry the burden, and ensure that our residents have those services. I've also heard from seniors, they want more activities. They want to be able to dance. They want to be able to go and play bingo and cards and do what they like to do what they've done for most of their adult lives. So I'm going to work with Parks and Recreations to make sure that our seniors have access to those types of activities and entertainment that they want and that they like and enjoy. There's no reason why our seniors should be restricted to just senior centers. We have a number of community centers throughout the county, and we hopefully, fingers crossed, we can add more community centers in the county, but every community center should have a senior component to it. And we're going to deal with that whole restriction about the whole having parties and dancing. And yeah, most people don't even realize there's an ordinance that limits and restricts the type of adult entertainment, if you will, we can have in the county. So we need to address that ordinance so that we can bring cabarets back into the county. When I moved here in December of 1999, they were having cabarets everywhere. We don't have them anymore. We don't have them anymore because the county changed the law. Well, we got to address that law, because I know that there are seniors who are not so senior who like to go dance. They want to step. They want to hand dance. They want to be able to go to the cabaret. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. Our seniors, just like our young people, our young adults, should not have to travel to DC or Virginia or Baltimore even for entertainment. Let's bring that home. And then, of course, we got to deal with our retail establishments and make sure our seniors have dining facilities that they enjoy. That's another complaint I get all the time. Our seniors don't want to eat at McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King all the time. Fast food works when it works. But I know our elders want to be able to sit down in a restaurant and enjoy their meals. So let's look at bringing some buffet style restaurants into the county. Let's look at bringing some more Olive Gardens and Red Lobsters. And if you want 5-star dining, we should bring that into the county too, because some of our seniors can't afford to pay those prices. We want to give them access to everything that they want access to, and we want it to be affordable because we want our seniors to stay here. This is home.
Hearing you speak, it's like family. You know, you like family, you know, from your heart. You know, I feel so honored to have you on Pick TV Network today, and people are watching. You can get in touch with Tanya Sweat right now on Facebook. There it is. Twitter. There it is. YouTube. We're going to add also the Instagram. The social media world needs to hear about this great woman who's doing great things. Attorney for 24 years, folks. She's right here, child advocate, worked in the federal government, served in the Air Force. So all the military folk in Andrews, Pentagon, here she is right here, folks. Everybody in the military, right here, Bowlins Air Force Base. There she go right there. Yeah, this is your girl right here. Tanya, I want to talk about before we close. What's going to make you different from the other officials who are running? What makes you different?
I'm not a politician. Okay, this is my first time running for office. I hate the title politician because I understand politics. When I tell people I've worked for politicians, most of my adult career, that is true. In the military, I served under general officers. And if you know anything about general officer, they walk around with stars on their shoulders. They're politicians. There's some things they can't say, some things they can't do, because they have obligated their lives to our federal government. And so, along with protecting and defending our national interest, they have to carry themselves in a certain way. And so I supported general officers in the Air Force. There were times, I tell no lie, I had to close the door and say, General, if you do that, you're going to jail. I've done it once or twice. And then when I transitioned from the Air Force over to federal service, because I'm a lawyer, so I worked directly with public officials who had been appointed by our president and confirmed by the Senate to serve in their jobs. And while they didn't run for the title, look, let's just be honest, they're politicians too, because they got to go up there and testify on that Hill. We've seen the hearings on TV. They have to say the right things to get approved to serve in those jobs. They're politicians. I've worked very closely with congressmen and women and senators up on Capitol Hill. We all know they're politicians. They got elected. And I jokingly tell people, I told them all the truth. This is what the law says, sir. This is what the law says, ma'am. And they'll look me square in my face and say, I can't say that because, I need the people to vote for me. That's what politicians do. So I know this game. I've worked in that arena for 20 plus years of my career. I'm not a politician. I am a public servant. Democracy is of the people, by the people, and for the people. And it is time that our government remembers that and take care of the people. And one thing I don't like in Prince George's County is our elected officials, our current leaders, are too closely tied to special interest for whatever the reason. Big money comes into this county, whether it be through appropriations and tax revenue or campaign donations from big corporations and other entities. And so we as the people of Prince George's County don't always get the benefit of the bargain when it comes to the officials that we elect. And so now what I see in the county, and others have said they see it too, there is a tension, a frustration, and anger in the electorate because our needs are not being met. That's why I'm here. It's about taking care of the people, educating our children, making sure they have constructive activities available to them when they're not in school, supporting our parents who have to work so that they don't feel like they have to leave their children at home alone unattended to get in trouble, taking care of our elders to make sure that they can live their golden years in the place that they chose to live in their earlier years, taking care of our streets. Everybody said they're tired of riding on these bumpy roads, making sure our streets are paved and smooth so it doesn't cost us additional money in vehicle maintenance and repairs. Looking at our tax code and seeing how we can reduce the tax burden on the citizens of this county. Looking at what we can do to make Prince George's County more attractive to commercial business, because that's one of the easiest ways to relieve our tax burden. Recruit more commercial business in so that commercial taxes can come into our coffers. Look at workforce development. Prince George's County has the largest group of disconnected youth. And by disconnected youth, I mean those between the ages of 18 and 25. Largest population in the state of Maryland. They're not working, or they're underemployed, so they're working part-time, and they're not in college. Why is that? Because we haven't educated them and prepared them to go to work. So let's build a robust workforce development system so that we can train our young adults to get a good job, not just a job paying minimum wage or $15 an hour. There are jobs out there you can start working, get paid $25, $30 an hour. We just need to train our labor force to go get those jobs and do them well. And guess what? That also will improve and increase our revenue, because that's another stream of income taxes. The more our labor force works, the more income tax we get off of the money that they make, because state income taxes are divided between the state and the county. So there are ways that we can grow our people, support our people, and grow the Prince George's economy so that it lightens the burden. It lifts the pressure. It relieves us of the tension, the stress, and the conflict. And when we all live well, the county does well, and then everybody enjoys living here. And then what happens to our economy? We recirculate the money. We recirculate the dollar. And as we recirculate the dollar in Prince George's County will continue to do well.
A+. I'm so excited. You know, again, I've been in PG County all my life. 60 years. I'm here. I represent the older folk. I live in Clinton, Maryland. My wife, my kids went to Oxon Hill High School. Amos Evans, he's a graduate of Oxon Hill. He's one of the #1 reading and math students in the world, made the 1960 on his SAT. Shout out to Oxon Hill.
Awesome.
He graduated from Carnegie Mellon University. Amos Evans, he should be a politician himself. He's a student from elementary to high school, when he went to Carnegie Mellon, they wanted to give him a big job at a big corporation. The second year, he turned that down. My other son, Stephen Evans, went to Grant Park, Park High School, and he's in California with Kanye, Post Malone, J-Lo. He started out right here working at this Shoppers Food Warehouse in Clinton, and then he got another job at T-Mobile. Then he got another job working at the Pentagon. Then he worked at the White House. Now he's out there in California working there and doing his music. So we produce some great people from PG.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
We got a television president of a network right here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look,
network.
I'm not going to call any names. I start calling names, I'll get in trouble because somebody's going to ring my phone and say, Miss Sweat, you forgot about me. But look, there are geniuses in Prince George's County. Geniuses have come from Prince George's County. Right. All I want to do is give our geniuses a place to thrive and a place to call home. Look, if we can get your sons to come back home and drop some of that knowledge they've learned out there on some of our babies here and mentor some of us, I think that would be awesome. Yeah. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Amos made a 1960 on his SAT.
Wow.
Harvard was coming here. Yeah, they met with us on Harvard. They came to meet. He had so many offers to come here. He was the #1 reading and math student in the world. Oprah Winfrey wanted to give him a free scholarship to go to Morehouse. But once he reached Carnegie Mellon, he said, Dad, Carnegie Mellon, you only get once in a lifetime to be African-American to go to Carnegie Mellon. And he graduated from PG County. So all kids are not bad. They're not out there shooting and robbing and killing. There's some great students and great kids like your kid that you got to give a shout out to from PG County.
Oh, yeah. Look, yes, my son. He's up at Robert Morris University, but believe it or not, he's a Clipper too. He graduated from Oxon Hill in 2020 in the midst of COVID. But he is doing well on a Division I football scholarship. He is doing his thing. His father and I are so proud of him. We're absolutely proud of him. I also have a baby girl who's still here in Prince George's County. She's a rising 5th grader at Accokeek Academy. She's our creative one. And like you, Brother Evans, our children, straight A students, A's from the time they started school, and they're still making A's. Our daughter got her report card in the mail last week with straight A's for the year. And she said, oh, I got to get a gift. So we have smart children in this county. And what I say to those parents, to the adults out there who are looking at our young people who are carjacking, committing crimes, even killing folks, they are smart too. Somehow we have let them down. We got to go back and reclaim them. We got to rehabilitate them. We have to remediate them and put them back on a path to success. Because I tell everybody, I don't believe our people commit crimes because we're malicious or evil people. Sometimes they're crimes of desperation because we don't have enough and we're fighting just to survive. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a handful, because I've done some criminal work. There's a handful of evil folk out there that just need to be locked up forever, and they should never be re-entered into society. I have to acknowledge that. However, what I'm seeing right now, what's happening with I call them our babies in Prince George's County, is we failed them. Too many of them graduated with a high school diploma in their hands and cannot read above a 3rd grade level. Too many of them have a high school diploma and can't even fill out a job application to get hired. I've talked to some of the employers in the county who said, Miss Sweat, I have to throw the applications in the trash because they can't even fill them out correctly. So I can't give them a job. We got to go get those babies off the street. That's why we have to have a robust workforce development program that's going to remediate and rehabilitate them so they can go do what they were created to do, so they can use the talents that they were born with, because it's in them. It's in them. We cannot give up on them.
When I see you on today, this is really history for our television network too, to have you on. I want you to lift up that banner. Valid. Yeah, this is the person right here. Now yours look a little better than mine. I don't know what's up with that. You know, I guess because you the right person. Yours look a lot better than mine. So we'll figure that out because we're gonna meet up today anyway. I want you to give a shout out to your husband and some of the other folk, your team. You can shout them out too.
Absolutely. My first gentleman, that's what I call him, Mr. Terry Sweat, my backbone, my partner, my support system, my strength. I could not have done this. I cannot do what I do without him. Brother, when they say ride or die, this is a ride or die brother, okay? We've known each other for, oh my gosh, over 20 years. I tell you, it seems like we've been married forever. But my life partner, I love and adore him, and I'm so grateful for him. And I look forward to the day when I have to share him with the county. So he'll be our first gentleman. I talked about my biological children. I also have to shout out my bonus daughters. I have 4, and I also have 2 sons-in-law and 5 grandchildren. I'm not old enough to be a grandmama, but I am. So I want to say hello to my extended family as well. And my mom, my queen mother, she's still alive and well in Orangeburg, South Carolina. So I have to say, Mommy, I love you, because if it wasn't for you, I would not be here. And to my team, they're out there campaigning at the early voting centers. Under the leadership of my campaign manager, Dr. Cheryl West, my treasurer, Ms. Sandra R. Mason, and my field director, thank you guys for holding it down out there in that heat while I'm in here doing what I do. This is a team effort. I'm just a face. I'm just a leader. But when I tell you this is the people's campaign, this is the people's campaign. There are so many people on the ground calling my name, talking about what they believe I can do for this county, sharing my background, my experience, sharing their own testimonies about their relations with me and what I've done for them with other voters. There are too many to name. Just know I love and I thank you all, because without you, none of this would be possible. So let's do this. I jokingly tell them we've been on the Underground Railroad now since August of 2020. Let's keep this train moving. It's about time to pull it into the station.
Yeah, I love everything you're saying. You promise you're gonna come back on Pick TV Network.
I promise. My door is open to you. Wow. Because you have access to the people, and you can get to more people in 1 hour than I'll ever be able to do on the ground by myself. So absolutely, I'll come back.
Yeah, we definitely. I got all of these people right here in my hand. When I line up, everybody gives me this in my hand. And then I have also a ballot. I have the ballot right here in this hand. I think what makes the difference is you. For you to come on Pick TV Network and just don't meet me in line and shake my hand and give me this, all of these. But in this one, a ballot with your name on it, but just to communicate.
Absolutely.
It means so much to our network. We're only 17 months old. When you take time out to show that you want to help build a African-American television network in PG County owned by me and honor my sister Brenda, who passed away, that makes me feel so wonderful. And it makes every everyday person feel special, that you didn't think yourself so big that you didn't want to even come on our network to do an interview about a position that you're running for.
Right.
That means so much. Hold that back up again. Hold that back up. Folks, I'm telling you, this is Southern Love coming to PG County, folks. She's already have a vision and to help our people and to be able to help our kids and to be able to one county, one community, reaching one person at a time. We have the president behind us, Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris, vice president, behind us. And we got you right here today. So we're going to meet up. So let's do a little bit of a fun time before we come back.
Okay.
Right after commercial, we're gonna do a fun time. Folks, don't touch that dial. You watch the Pick TV Network. We have today with us Tanya Sweat. She's running for county executive. You want to get her information? It's right there. 2301-541-8389. This right there, folks. And if you want to get in touch with her, there it is on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all over the world. We can start voting. We can start putting their name out there to get to the people. Here it is also, TanyaSweat.com. I love it. Hey, we're going to take a commercial break, folks. Don't touch that dial. You watch the Pick TV Network, and we're going to come back with some fun time. I'm going to ask about some cooking questions. Get some of those southern cooking questions. We're going to have a little Q&A fun for about 5 minutes. We'll be right back after this.
Yes, you can achieve a college education right here in your own community. Harcum College's ACE program at the Deliverance Evangelistic Church offers associate degree programs that can help you land a good job and improve your quality of life.
I like Harcum and Debbie because I can continue my education.
The teachers are great. The atmosphere is great.
It's all possible through iLead and Harcum.
Call now or check out our Facebook page at Harcum College at Deliverance Evangelistic Church.
Timmy, man, I'm popping with good vibes because the PIC TV network is on Roku with free channels. I want everybody to help my bro David Evans and PIC get it. Love. Y'all, it's your boy Timmy, man. I'm popping with good vibes because the PIC TV network is on Roku with free channels. I want everybody to help my bro David Evans and PIC get it. Love.
Hey, it's Kid from Kid and Play. Hey, everybody, this is your man, the KID, and this is big. I want everyone to download the Pick TV, PIC, Pick TV Network on your Roku search bar. Okay? My brother David Evans is growing Pick TV fans, and I want us to help my brother reach millions of followers. Millions. Click and play www.thepicktvinetwork.com. That's www.thepicktvinetwork.com. Come on now. Expand your mind. Expand your life. Huh? Pick TV Network. KID. Come on. Let your mind have a house party. Let go. Think about it. Think about it. You better think about it. Check the PickTVNetwork.com. Enjoy yourself. I'll see you at the top.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the Fifth Flow. Yo, check it out. I want everybody to check out my main man, David Evans, and the Pick TV Network. It's all that. Check it out. Pick TV got like about 60 free channels on Roku. Pick TV gonna soon be celebrating 1 million viewers. And y'all welcome to party with us, because we be checking it out and it's all free. 60 free channels. You ain't got to worry about that cable. So y'all check them out on www.thepicktvinetwork.com and check it out. I might invite y'all over to the Fifth Floor and have a whole lot of Serb sandwiches with you. So it's Pick TV on Roku. I got Roku. I got Pick TV. It's all that. Peace.
Hey everybody, you ever like some cinnamon rolls? This is Dr. Evans cooking. The president of Pick TV Network cooking some awesome honey rolls for you guys. Everybody, this is for my special viewers on the Pick TV network today. I'm doing something special for you guys. Now, I'm getting ready to slide some of this glaze on it. So this is orange glaze. See if we can get a little bit at a time. Look like it's trying to do more than I want. Let's see what's gonna happen with my little glaze. Yeah, there you go. Let's paint these rolls here. Paint them with a little bit of glaze. Some people don't like these glaze, but I like the little glaze that's popping off. So you guys can see how I fix these for you. Especially those watching today. And get you some honey rolls. You can put a little honey on too. That's what I do. These are orange rolls, orange cinnamon rolls, and they smell so good too. Got a little bit more in there. So I'm just cooking some rolls from the president to you. From the president to the people, how's that? Hey everybody, David Evans here once again. We at the Pick TV network. Before we close out this show, we always have a fun time with our first time special guest on today. And we're going to have a fun time, just 5 minutes. Stay hanging there with us. So let's have a little fun time right now with Tanya Sweat. Tanya, let's go into our fun time. I'm going to take you up to New York for a minute. We got New York back there. So tell me, what do you like, hot or cold?
Hot.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I test them down south. Okay, tell me, what is your superpower?
Ooh. Never been tested, but they tell me I have a photographic memory.
Oh.
I rarely forget a face. I might not remember your name, but I'm gonna remember your face.
All right, I like that. I like that. What was your favorite candy growing up?
My favorite candy growing up.
Mine was Snickers.
Oh, I didn't really like a lot of sugar growing up, but I do like blow pops because I'm a big bubblegum fan.
I remember that. Oh man, that bubblegum in the middle was crazy. You ate all of that just to get to that blow pop.
Yes.
Okay. What was one of your favorite toys at Christmas?
Oh, one of my favorite toys at Christmas was the Easy Bake Oven.
I remember that. that was awesome. Oh man, that Easy Bake Oven. I remember that one. That was back in the day too. Your favorite?
Yeah, I wanted to beat my little brother because he tried to cook a mud pie in it. He ruined it.
Wow. Okay. What is your favorite meal you can cook or your favorite food?
Woo! I'm a foodie. Oh my goodness. I'm one of those people. I'm not good on exotic stuff now, so I'm not doing gator and snake. I'm not doing all that. But I will try just about anything once. And you say my favorite food
that you can cook.
That I can cook. Well, my family tends to like my spaghetti. So I'm gonna pick on the spaghetti because that's always a quick go-to. Wow. My husband in the background yelling everything.
Yeah, we gotta get him on. we gotta get him on the Fun Time Pick TV network. Okay, let's go to a couple more before we close out. My name is Tanya Sweat, and
My name is Tanya Sweat, and I am a Christian woman.
Wow.
Yes. I have to start there.
I love it. Yeah, because God is everything. Without Him, we're nothing.
Amen.
Yeah, and I'm a man of faith first. So you got to put God in everything you do if you're going to get there. If you were stuck on the island for 3 years, what would 3 music artists you listen to or songs you listen to?
Kirk Franklin.
Okay.
Would be one.
Okay.
I like her. That young lady has, that young lady has come onto the music scene and it's like, wow. And my third one, it would probably be, it's hard to choose, but I like Kane Brown too.
Kane Brown, okay. Wow.
And look, and he's like a country artist, but he does a lot of Christian music.
Wow. Okay. I got to check him out. Normally I ask Alexa to play these songs while you're talking. So we go into Kirk Franklin and we do that. We do that on the next set. Okay, let's talk about, let me give you 1 or 2 more. If you could go anywhere in the world and live, where would it be?
Ooh, that's a hard question. Anywhere in the world and live. You know what? I'm becoming a fan of Big Sky Country.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. Give me a big piece of land out in the middle of nowhere and it's quiet and I can sit on the porch. I'm a Southerner, it's coming out. Sit on the porch and watch the buffalo roam. I think I'd be all right.
Oh, man. All right. Are you a breakfast cooker, lunch cooker, or dinner cooker?
I do a little bit of everything, but I generally do most dinners because in our family, we have made it a point to eat dinner together every evening at the table.
Oh, man. Please bring that back to our world. We missed that. That's awesome. We missed that today. My mother, go ahead.
I tell everybody, when you're busy parents, there's no better way to get in touch with your kids than sitting at the dinner table, breaking bread together. Because that's when my husband and I could ask them, how was school today? What did we miss when we were at the office? And that's the time my husband and we catch up with each other.
Wow. I want you to come back on a chat with the people segment where we're going to open it up to everybody in the DMV or many in PG County. And you just chat. They're going to be chatting the whole time and you just answer their chat with the people. And
absolutely.
That way they could see you. They can see you and meet you. Don't meet me in the ballot. Don't meet me in the box.
Right.
Don't meet me in the box. I've been in PG most of my life and I'm 60 years old. Don't meet me in the box.
Right.
Meet me on Pick TV Network or the Public Officials Channel. Let's chat it out.
Absolutely.
I think that'd be beautiful because you have men, women, and children comment, meeting you, feeling your love. And we're going to play this every day on the Pick TV Network for the next, I don't know how many more days we got because there was a low turnout voting. We got
4 days and Tuesday is going to be the 5th day. So Tuesday, July the 19th at 8 p.m., the polls will close. The counting begins. And hopefully we'll know by August the 1st who technically the Democratic nominee for county executive will be. But y'all know how we roll in Prince George's County. We so heavily Democratic, that person's going to be the presumptive county exec. So it's just a matter of riding the ticket out and getting to Inauguration Day on December 5th.
Wow, I want to thank you for coming on the Pick TV Network. You have made me so happy. We're going to play this. Folks, you can watch the repeat on Facebook, Pick TV Network, YouTube, Pick TV Network, Twitter, Pick TV Network, and Channel 1000. We're going to play the repeat over and over again. County Executive Candidate Tanya Sweat. I'm going to see you in a little bit at the
Yes, sir. I'm going down the Bach Road in a little bit. Come on down. See me sweating off this makeup.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Tanya Sweat in the midst of the heat, sweating the voters out. I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna come out there and we're gonna do another live segment, folks. This is Pick TV Network. How did you like coming on the Pick TV Network your first time? How you like the commercials? We are an African-American television network in PG County with 60 channels. How did you like it?
I love it. I love it. I was sitting here laughing at the commercials. Look, bro, man, from the fifth floor. Man, I grew up with that.
Wow. Wow.
Looking at Kid from Kid and Play. I mean, these are people I grew up with. So seeing that, I'm just like, oh, you made me smile. But I'm gonna tell you, on your cinnamon rolls, bro, get a butter knife or a spatula and spread that glaze. Stop playing with us.
I'm gonna bring you over the house. You know we neighbors. I'm in Clinton. You in Akakie. I'm gonna bring you over the house and you can just show me how to cook it. I was just playing around.
You can't shake the glaze out of the can. You got to spread that. Get the butter knife. Get a spatula.
I'm from DC.
You got to melt on the cinnamon rolls. So when you put it in your mouth, you get a mouthful of sweetness. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I gotta have you on this show again and be on the channel. I got 60 channels. You gotta help me. And I want to thank you for your husband for downloading the Pick TV Network on your Roku search bar. And those who watching right now, this woman of faith and woman of God, she didn't come on the Pick TV Network just to come on. She gave. She supported this network. And you can support too. Go to that QR code right there, right above us. That QR code. You see the information. You can give and support this network by going to the QR code. And I want to thank you for your gift, for your donation, a huge donation to help us.
Absolutely.
So much to keeping our network going.
Yes.
And hopefully, once you help us build, we'll have a studio. We'll have another studio in PG County. Tyler Perry, not the only one of Universal Studios. We can have something big right here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, and then we can bring some of our young people in and put them to work and make them apprentices, and you can train them and show them how it's done.
Yeah, we got a big television network in PG County backed up by Tanya Sweat. And I'm going to let you get ready to go because I know you got the role, and I'm going to meet you down there. We're going to do a live interview down outside at the center. So if they want to come down there with the Bach Road and register, can you tell them where that is?
Absolutely. It's called the Southern Regional Technology, and now it's an aquatic center run by our Parks and Recreations Department here in Prince George's County. But it's down on Bach Road in Oxon Hill. Early voting is there. It started at 7 a.m. The polls will close today. Early voting closes today at 8 p.m. So if you want to get in early and beat the rush on Tuesday, today is the day. And you do not have to live in Southern Prince George's County to come to Bach Road. There are 13 centers in the county. You can vote at any one of them until 8 p.m. this evening. If you don't get to vote in person today, your final opportunity for in-person voting is Tuesday, July 19th. Polls open at 7 a.m. They close at 8 p.m. And there are 240 voting sites set up for Tuesday. If you're not registered to vote, hear me out, young people. At 18, you are eligible to cast a ballot to make your voice heard. If you are not registered, Maryland will allow you to register on site and cast your vote the same day. So if you want to vote, come on down to a voting center today by 8 p.m. or show up at a site on Tuesday, and you can register and vote for the first time, same day. So we need everybody to show up. If you're not happy with what you're seeing in Prince George's County and you want to make a change, now is the time to make that change. You have more power right now than you think. Cast your vote. And I'd be so happy and appreciative if you cast that vote for county executive for Moisette Tanya Sweat. I'm here to serve you. And I'll tell you like I tell everybody, if you vote for me, please know I am going to sweat for you.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. You vote for me, I'm sweat for you. Oh, man. Let's get out there and vote, everybody. I want to thank everybody for popping in. Thank you, Sean, for popping in. Thank you, Fred, for popping in, and others who coming on to watch the repeat over and over again on the PIC TV network. County executive candidate, we are going to put her on top of the world. Here it is, Tanya Sweat. We're going to see you in a few minutes. I'm going to meet you down in Bach Road. We're neighbors. Those who are watching on social media right now and on the PIC TV network, please watch the repeat. Let's get out there. I got my ballot right here. Let's get out there and vote.
And I'm gonna get myself in trouble. If y'all want to meet me in person, I promise you, I will be at the Bach Road Center at 5 o'clock. I gotta go run to a couple other centers and check in on some folk, but I'll be there at 5 o'clock if you want to come and meet me. Not hard to find me. Look for the big smile.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I might bring some of my biscuits too. I'm gonna bring some of my biscuits down there.
Bring some molasses with you now.
That's Southern love. Everybody from down south. Don't forget right now, watch the repeat. She is 24 years attorney. She's also served in public office. Don't forget, she's a child advocate. She's a community activist, folks. She worked in the federal government, served in the Air Force. Andrews behind you. You know, Bolden Air Force behind you. The Pentagon behind you. We got all these military bases, folk, watching right now, all behind you from Orangeburg, South Carolina. The Queen is here. And I'm telling you, get this ballot. You got to get this and read it, y'all. And you appreciate all the love that she has to share to the world. You got to get this and read it. It's a beautiful thing. And to hear her heart. So with that said, we're going to let the world go. Don't forget out there, get out there and vote. Let's get out and vote in big numbers, folks. This is our time to put the right person in office to helping us for our community, our county, and our people. Thank you, Ms. Sweat. We'll see you in a little bit. You promise you're going to come back to PIC TV, right?
I promise. You call me, you let me know when you're available, and if my calendar's available, I'm here. I'm here. That's a promise. Matter of fact, I'm going to make myself available at least once a quarter to be here for you.
Wow. Did y'all hear that? She's going to be on the PIC TV network. And I want you on the cooking channel. I want the whole world to know what you can do in the kitchen. And your husband,
we can do that.
I hear your husband laughing back there. I hear him laughing back there. So,
oh yeah,
yeah. So
definitely do that.
We're gonna have a lot of fun, folks, on PIC TV Network. Thank you for your time. We see you next time on the PIC TV Network. Everybody, stay safe, stay blessed. God bless.
Count on me. Don't be worried. Cast all your troubles away. Wherever you're going, just know that I'll be there. Count on me. Put on your smile. No need to frown, 'cause I'm here. Just look to me. Take a breath and look around, 'cause I have never ever let you down. My love for you will never fail. I'll be here forever. Count on me, put on your smile. No need to frown, 'cause I'm here. Just look to me. you down. I'll never, never, never let you down. And I never will. You can count on me. You can count on me. I said I'll never let you down. People come and they go. I'll never but I'll be. You can count on me.
Hey, it is me, DL Hughley, and I want everyone to download the Pick TV network on your Roku search bar. My brother David Evans is growing Pick TV fans, and I want us to help my brother grow and reach the world. So click and play www.thepicktvrnetwork.com. So he's doing a good thing. I hope we can show him a little support. Remember, Pick TV Network on Roku, the Roku search bar. And make sure we try to reach the world a little bit. Give them a little something to look forward to. All right, God bless and take care.
Hey everybody, you made it to another segment of Pick TV Network. My name is David Evans from Washington, D.C. Listen, I want you to be a partner of the Pick TV Network. Scan that QR code. You know what to do. Go over there and scan that QR code. Support the network. Let's get behind our network. You know what we're about, giving you the best when it comes to information. We just had it right here with the county executive candidate, Tanya Sweat. And we want you to watch the programs, to support the programs that we have. We have educational programs. We have information programs. We have religious programs. We have comedy. We have 60 channels on, folks, and we need your support. All you have to do is to click and play www.thepicktvrnetwork.com on your phone, your laptop, computer. Take us wherever you go. Also, you can go look at us at www.watchpicktv.com. You see all our information on how you can come on and be a part of our shows and programs. I'm excited for all of you. Scan that QR code right now. Take a moment, scan that QR code, and support the donation. Support with your donation. We have 60 channels. 60 channels. That's a lot, folks. That means there's room for you to come on Pick TV Network. My name is David Evans once again from the nation's capital. Thank you for your time. I'll see you next time on the Pick TV Network. God bless.
Yes, you can achieve a college education right here in your own community. Harcum College's ACE program at the Deliverance Evangelistic Church offers associate degree programs that can help you land a good job and improve your quality of life.
I like Harcum and Debbie because I can continue my education.
The teachers are great. The atmosphere is great.
It's all possible through iLead and Harcum.
Call now or check out our Facebook page at Harcum College at Deliverance Evangelistic Church.
Hey, little man, what's your new TV network you're going to be watching?
Pick TV.
There you go.
Hey. Hi, David. It's Debbie. I am so happy to tell everyone about the Pick TV network on your Roku search bar. And for more information, they can go to www.thepictvnetwork.com. David, who is the president, good job. Pick TV is the place to be. Hey.